Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The Typhoon Class Submarine in 1/700th scale from Hobby Boss. This is another one of those pleasant, simple kits that are fun to tackle on a weekend, and you can pick it up for about $10. It comes on one sprue with the two hull halves separate, along with a small decal sheet and a display stand. The recessed details are nice and crisp, and the mold lines and occasional flash are relatively easy to address. And the kit can be built with the planes and masts extended or retracted. Assembly instructions are on the back of the box with a separate marking sheet. It can be a bit difficult to determine the correct orientation for some of the decals, but it's still manageable. The build for this is just about as straightforward as it gets. The only recommendation I will make is to remove the central locating pins on the hull halves prior to assembly. Otherwise, you will almost certainly end up with alignment issues on the hull. I also kept the stern planes and the propellers off and painted them separately, but I think you could get away with assembling everything and then just paint the props afterward without too much difficulty. I painted it using Tamiya's Hull Red and a 50-50 mix of flat black and NATO black, and of course I used flat white for the stripe. Now regarding the stripe, I did a little bit of looking at it and trying to guess, and my guesstimate was that it was going to be about a 1 millimeter wide stripe based on just rough guesstimates. And I have some mask cutting plates like you see right here, and those are handy, but sometimes it can be hard to get consistent straight lines on those because the valleys in those grooves can be you can jump out of them pretty easily. So after several failed attempts, me being the genius that I am, I remember that I happen to have a really nice tool that is made specifically to solve this problem, literally sitting right behind where I'm working at. So I decided to try using that instead. So putting down some Tamiya masking tape on the little backing, I just put it in the machine, popped over onto the app, made several 1 millimeter wide rectangles, sent it over the machine, push the magic print button, and in less than 10 minutes I had nice, perfect, straight, very usable 1 millimeter rectangle strips that I could use for the striping. I didn't have any particular problems with most of the decals. The one decal that gave me a little bit of a fit was the large radiation marking amidships. That was a little bit wonky, but in the end I think it more or less worked. The other thing I did not use was the sternmost depth marking, as I wasn't quite certain where to place them based on these drawings, and it looked like you'd kind of have to cut it in half to get it to fit on there. As with all things naval, I know almost nothing about the Typhoon class sub other than what I learned from YouTube video about it. So I have no idea if this kit is accurate. Now, like the other kits in this line, it looked like a lot of fun, so I thought I'd give it a try. Now, I have one other unbuilt kit from this same line of models. It's one of the German U-boats, and I'm really excited about building that, so that'll be coming in the future. It's probably a little ways out, but it'll still be coming. Now, I have to say, this is an excellent kit. It's beginner friendly, and I recommend this kit to anyone looking for this quick and simple build to add to your collection. Thank you so much for watching. Happy hobbying.